They don't exist in blueprints. And yet, people have seen them, entered them, and some never came out. Across the world, there are strange reports of a room, a single room, that appears where it shouldn't. Inside houses, inside hotels, inside buildings that people have lived in for years, without ever noticing it before, until one day it appears, and once you enter it, everything changes. Tonight, on Midnight Confession, we explore the terrifying mystery of the room that was never there. The apartment incident, it started with a man named Aaron. In 2003, Aaron moved into a small apartment, nothing unusual. 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a living room, everything seemed normal. Until one night, he noticed something strange. A door that wasn't there before. At the end of the hallway, he was sure of it. He had lived there for months. There was no door, but now there it was. Closed, silent, waiting. The door at first, Aaron ignored it. He thought maybe he just hadn't noticed it before, but something felt wrong. The door looked older than the rest of the apartment. The paint was faded. The handle was cold, and there were no sounds behind it. No air, no movement. Nothing. 4 days, he avoided it. But curiosity grew stronger. Until one night, he decided to open it. Inside the room was small, empty, bare walls, no furniture, no windows, just a single light hanging from the ceiling. Flickering, the air inside felt heavy, like it had been sealed for years. Aaron stepped inside, and immediately he felt it. Something was wrong. The silence was too deep, too unnatural. He turned around. The door was still there, open. But somehow, it felt farther away. Something is watching. Aaron began to notice something strange. The walls, they didn't feel solid. When he touched them, he felt soft, almost like breathing. The light flickered again, and for a brief moment, he saw something. A shadow standing behind him. But when he turned, there was nothing. The door disappears. Panic started to set in. Aaron rushed back toward the door, but it wasn't where it should be. It had moved. Or worse, it was gone. The walls around him began to stretch. The room felt bigger, longer, endless. The single light above him flickered faster. And then it went out. The voices in the darkness. He heard whispers. Soft, close, calling his name. At first, it sounded distant. But slowly, the voices got closer. They weren't just calling him, they were repeating his thoughts, his memories, his fears, as if something inside the room knew him. The truth after what felt like hours. The light came back, and the room had changed. It was no longer empty. Now, there were doors, dozens of them all identical, all closed, and one of them slowly opened on its own. Inside, he saw himself, sitting, silent, staring. Escape. Aaron ran, through the doors, through the endless room, until suddenly, he saw it. The original door. He rushed toward it, opened it, and fell through. He woke up, back in his apartment. Everything looked normal, except the door was gone. The aftermath. Aaron tried to tell people. No one believed him, but things didn't feel right anymore. Mirrors felt different. Shadows moved when they shouldn't. And sometimes, late at night, he would see it again. The door. At the end of the hallway. Other cases, Aaron wasn't the only one. Across the world, people have reported similar experiences. A door appearing suddenly, a room that shouldn't exist. And once entered, reality changes. Some never return, some may come back. Different. The theories there are many theories. 1. Another dimension. A space that exists outside reality. 2. A psychological trap, a manifestation of fear and subconscious. 3. Something alive, a room that isn't a place but an entity, that feeds on those who enter. The pattern, every case shares the same pattern. The person is alone, it happens at night. The door appears suddenly and it always feels wrong, almost as if the room chooses who enters. Conclusion, would you open it? Some doors are meant to stay closed, because once you open them, you can't go back. And if one day you see a door in your home that you've never seen before, don't open it, because it might not lead to a room. It might lead to something else, something that's been waiting for you. Cool. Word. You.